Hear that roar of thunder, hear those tires scream. He's every boy's hero, every lady's dream. Flying down highway heading west in a streak of black light called the Bandit Express. Look out, the bandit's coming, tires screaming, engine humming. Looks like the bandit's on the move. Look out, the bandit's coming, bet your money and warn no women. Tell those smokies all to take a rest, 'cause they'll never get the Bandit Express.
Oh, morning guys, Brad here back on Highway 31 in a very chilly Canberra morning. Before I go too far, look at the icicles on the mirror. Not as chilly as it was yesterday. It's saying -2, but it's probably a little bit lower. I've noticed this this thermometer in the dash of the truck's off a little bit. Oh, I think I'm steaming hot. Oh, merino wool, warm, but it's even out there in the cold, still makes me head sweat because I'm run hot. So a little bit of catch up. A little bit of catch up from the start of the video. One of those rare days where I get to work and the truck's not loaded and the B double's still hooked up, so it means I get to do a bit of B doubling. Not going to film that on camera, obviously, to incriminate myself, but yeah. So move the double out of the way, unhook it, or unhook the A, move it over into the A bunker where all the A trailers park, and then hook back up the B, do me tug test and head off. So that's added a bit of time to this morning. I'm about half an hour late than normal am, which is why I got stuck behind BF Transport, their double, who normally gets here after me, and also our second truck got here just behind me as well. So it was all hands on, getting straps undone, getting the load ready to take off, but it's worked out well. I only spent 20 minutes there, which has been good. So I need to make a phone call, and we'll get to our second drop. By then we might get a bit of sunlight, even though it's pretty overcast and foggy, but we'll see what happens as we progress into the day. He broke down, bro. No.
He's broke down. You want to pass through? Or?
Oh, he hasn't blown hose.
Yeah, he's actually taking that truck out so you can pull it with that.
I'll wait for him to get out of the way, then I'll go.
Okay.
Yeah.
The trailer still stays there.
Yeah. helmet here. Alright. I can't believe they gave me 4 brand new straps to tie them compactor wheels down. That's what those big round things were at the last drop. The articulated compactor has four of those big rims instead of rubber tyres for obviously compacting. Those in the biz know all about that. I'm not even going to try and be an expert. Never got to drive one. Although I think I sat on a drum compactor once, but anyway. Oh, whoa. Not as cold as yesterday, luckily. Not as cold as yesterday. We've been getting down into the minuses, -4.5 yesterday, -5 the day before. I've never had the buckles on curtains freeze to a trailer frame before, to the coaming rail. What's Finnemore's doing? Sneak past him. Even just because it was so foggy coming in, all that moisture is getting on the fabric straps, whatever you want to call them, and it's just they're frozen solid. The buckles on the bottom, steel buckles, the moisture's got between them and the steel coaming rail on the side of the trailer, and they're frozen. I had to go along with my breaker bar and give everyone a good tap just to break them off, and then cold fingers trying to work. Well, it's not happening, not one bit. So we'll see if he's still here. That Border Express truck, I thought he'd blown a hose on the trailer, and that's why they were unhooking the truck. Well, I seen him walking around, but yeah, that bloke come up and yelled at me that they were unhooking and putting another prime mover under it. So I don't know if it's still going to be. The prime mover's still there. No, it's gone. So I don't know. It must have. The truck could still drive out from under the trailer under its own power, but yeah, don't know. Not my problem. I've got my own problems to deal with, including Martin's. So we're heading there now. It's the bad thing about this time of year is gardening slows down. You don't need fertiliser, all that sort of thing. Monday I was there to get 1 pallet. Then nothing yesterday. I think 3 pallets on Thursday, and then today being a Friday, like there's 1 pallet for Aubrey and 2 pallets for Wodonga. At least when they're that low, I don't have to actually take them to the store and deliver them. Bunnings Wodonga's just getting a revamp of its loading dock finally, because it had a single dock you had to back in. You can only unload off one side at a time, and then all the chocks, all the nowhere near forks, all that crap was still in effect there. So it could take you 45 minutes to drop 4 pallets off if you had 2 aside. Yeah. What else? I'm sure there'll be some comments about rolling straps up by hand. If I was using them every day of the week, yes, I would have some sort of strap roller. I've seen a couple of the other trucks that deliver up here, they've just got the ones that go into the drill. I think Brad, the Aussie truckie, has one of them drill ones as well. Again, if I was doing it every day of the week, I would as well. Good mate, another driver up in Townsville that I was in the army with, he sent me his patented little one that slips into the coaming rail, and it's just got a little crank handle on it. Just put the strap in and you can wind it up real quick. But I've never used it. I've used it once. It's sitting in the shed at home, because on the kegs you rarely use straps. Oh, never really, unless you're using the flat top we had. It was a little bit longer than the taut liners, so where the last kegs were in the rows, you still had probably 2 foot to your back hungry board, back headboard. So you normally throw a strap up around the top ones, just because over the distance of Melbourne to Canberra they'd bounce and work their way backwards. But in the taut liner and that, you probably had 4 inches gap between the last, just enough. It was just enough to get the fork in with their keg grabs they had. But we did have one old white taut liner that was used, and unless they kept them packed up to the front the whole way down, they'd come in with their last lot of grabs, and the outside of the tines would bang into the back of the trailer. Anyway, that's enough about taut liners in my previous jobs. Hut cart and kegs. We're going to head out to Martin's now, yeah, we're going to see how this day unfolds. Hands free. Let's go inside and get some paperwork. Oh. So she's nice and foggy here in beautiful Yass. Lovely. iPads on, so someone's probably got a video. So I just checked the phone. Apparently -2 in Yass. I want to show you the ice on this mirror. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, how well the camera's going to pick that up, but that is... what's that, 4mm thick? 3-4mm thick. And as for the... oh, I can't even break that. Oh, look at it on the back of the mirror. Oh, that bit there. That. That's how much moisture from the fog is built up. That's again 3-4mm thick there. If I weren't worried about bugs in it, I had bugs on it, I'd probably throw it out of my mouth. But anyway, not just now. So 3 pellets like that, even though it takes bugger all, I've been here for 10 minutes. It's when you get here behind a B-double like that. Granted, he'd just finished loading, which was handy. There's been a couple of times where you get in and the Morel double's here, or one of the other doubles here, and you could be waiting a while. The one plus is the excellent folk on the forks. They'll, knowing you've only got 3, they know what you're getting before you get here. They'll, normally while old mate's throwing straps over his A, they'll quickly run over and put the 3 or 4 or 5, whatever it is, on me, so I can get out of here, which is very, very grateful. A lot of other places you go to, you just not, you're in line. You'll get loaded when you're loaded, and they'll finish that. Oh, the brewery used to be bad for it. That when you're loading there, if you got on a dock within 15 minutes of a break time, they wouldn't even start loading you. They'd go and either go and refill the forklift, or go and disappear inside somewhere until smoko or lunch or whatever the break may be. Which is funny because the forklifts down there, they're the next size up, so they're 3.5. I think they're a 5-ton forklift because they're picking up 9 kegs at a time. They've got these big, they haven't got just your regular gas tanks on the back, they've got these big 100-litre gas tanks on them, so they can do a day. They can do a day shift without needing fuel, but they'll go over and make the excuse that they've got to get fuel to drag out lunch, or drag out until their lunch break, and then they yeah, then they come in and start loading the B-double, or loading you, or loading someone else, so that time's just added to how much time you're waiting there. But that is us for Yass, -2. So the truck's saying -1, so it's about a degree or 2 off. So anyway, we're going to see how far down this fog goes. Yesterday it was all the way down to Gundagai, 200 k's of fog, like you've seen coming out of Canberra, and just the how much your eyes relax and ease once you get off the out of that thick fog and onto some nice open sky. Because you're just concentrating so hard, keep an eye in front of you. I got cruise control on, so you got the whatever technology it is, adaptive cruise control, throwing the radar ahead, so at least you got 100 meters warning if there's something slow or an issue. Nice indicator if there's an issue in front of you. So anyway, depart Yass, warm these fingers up because they are cold as well, and yeah, we're heading for Gundi. So there's been an ongoing issue with finding somewhere to get a decent feed since I haven't been back to Tarcutta. I called in there one Friday arvo to get a coffee, and they were out of milk again. I had to get almond milk, and it didn't taste very pleasant. So I've known about the Gundagai Bakery for a while. I'd been in a couple of times before, but wasn't aware of parking, because you can't park on Sheridan Street because it's all angle parking the whole way. But there's Sheridan Lane that runs behind it, and there is room to park a truck. And best of all, where you park, there's a little alleyway that comes up between the bakery and the building next door that you can walk up direct. So anyway, that's where we're heading, which is just up here on the right. Meanwhile, the sun is out in Gundagai. Yeah, they're open, which is good. You can drive past and make sure they're open before stopping and walking up, because there is a little bit of a hill here you got to walk up, obviously judging by the drop down to funnily enough Mitre 10, that one viewer mentioned I should deliver to, and I did do a delivery there the other day, which is what got me to see this little back street here. Now if it was a bit wet I'd pull over there because there's a bit of blue metal there, but I'm going to pull over here. Probably wouldn't want to go too far over when it's wet, especially with that light pole there, but that's enough there. We're off the road, people can get past, and we're a quick walk to the bakery. So let's go get it. There you go. I can roll some good chicken style roll, please. And that's just how quick and easy. It's been 8 minutes. I think I've got footage of it being made, but that's the size of the roll compared to a regular coffee. Like, they're a big, freshly made roll. All the fillings. Comes with a nice big bag I can use as a drip tray. Catch the shit before it hits the floor. So, and $12.80. So they haven't got prices on the wall there. What's the coffee? $5.50? It'd be $5.50 at Tarcutta. So you're about $7.80 for the roll. You won't get that at any takeaway shop, or the quality. So this is the new hangout. As I said, you do have to come off the highway. You're not coming far off, and we're going to be back on within 5 minutes anyway. So, plus you get to see a bit of Gundagai, support a local business in town. The local business still Australian owned, as far as I know, and yeah. So you would have seen when we do the Elders drop, this is where we come in here behind the Woolworths and the RSL. This big car park on the right down here, if I were to go to the other takeaway shop that's on the old highway, I'd come down, park in there and walk up. So that's back there. You do have a toilet in the park across the creek. It's a little bit of a further walk, but again, that took 8 minutes to make. If I'm having a 15-minute break, I could run across to the park and take a whiz if it gets warm enough for my hand to actually feel me dick. But yeah, I reckon I'll run into trouble if I go to the other takeaway, because they got grilled fish packs, they got all sorts of yummy food in there, homemade again, and prepared fresh. So I'm already getting a gut on me. I don't want it to get bigger. As much as I love food, I don't want it to get bigger. I've got enough stored up for winter now. Anyway, that was that. Let's send her for home. that's it, guys. Another one done. Days like these, I wish I was Jono over west in the warmer areas of the country, but even he's coming over Victoria a bit as well, so he's feeling the cold as well, aren't you, Jono? But that's it. Again, thank you, channel members, for supporting the channel. It does mean a lot. And yeah, one last thing. This is recorded a bit earlier. I'm on a trip away up Queensland at the moment. So the next video you see will probably be from that trip, if all goes according to plan. But because I'm going to be away, no phone signal or anything, so I won't be replying to any comments from the last two vlogs. That would be 27 and 28, because I'm not home. I'm up near Lighton Ridge, or nearly at the Queensland border at Hebel, and enjoying some warmer weather, hopefully. But that's it, guys. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.